everyone, thanks for coming back for another anime figure opening video today. Today there is no roulette because we got our hands on a figure that we were really struggling to get a hold of. Today we're going to be opening up this Kimetsu no Yaiba Tanjiro Kamado figure that released in Japan very recently. Oh my god, am I excited to open this anime figure. This anime is so popular here. Of course, the series has just finished and the manga is still going, and news of a movie coming out in Japan very soon is also great. But because of the popularity of this anime, these are really hard to come by. I remember when the first season of these came out, some of the figures first released in Japan, I was in Tokyo, so I had a look in Akihabara, and actually it was during the time I filmed my 4K Akihabara video, so if you haven't seen that, please do check that out. But the figures that were being sold or being kind of taken up by all of the people there just went so quickly. And now they're on Amazon for like 10,000 yen. And even this is 6,000 yen at the moment on Amazon. So, oh my god, am I happy to have got this. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this. So let's start off and take a look at the box. So as you can see, we have our Tanjiro Kamado here on the front, holding his sword and also a beauty in a box. Ooh, I wonder who's in here. Oh, hi camera. We can also see our Sega logo up here, and we can also see our Jaya Prize logo up here. And keeping in line with the anime, this has a beautiful design. It's very traditional Japanese, and it has this beautiful cloud pattern in the background. Absolutely stunning. Moving down the front of the box, you can see that the whole figure is there on the front in a beautiful pose. Down here we have Kimetsu no Yaiba, super premium figure. We also have our Kamado Tanjiro there. And also our SPM, super premium. We haven't had a super premium figure for a while, so it's actually nice to open one. Hopefully, this will be as stunning as I am hoping it will. But anyway, that's the front. Moving to the side, you can also see that we have our super premium logo up here, again with this beautiful pattern continuing all the way around. I think that's the same for all of this figure. We also have some characters from the anime. Again, I'm not going to talk about anyone here in particular. However, figures for all of these characters have dropped already. I do especially want one of her figures. I do love Nezuko. My wife won't let me get this character because she absolutely hates that character, so we're not going to get that one. But all in all, these are great. And oh, what are these little shadows here? Oh, hello again, camera. Wow, this is a really shiny box. And moving on to the other side, you can see we have our super premium logo up here. We also have this cloud that's continuing all the way through like before. But it also shows you some instructions on how to put it together. So I'm assuming there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces here. So the sheath would go into the legs, the top half would then go onto the legs as well, and then the hand holding the sword would go into the arm here. So it does tell you in Japanese as well how to go through each of these steps, but the pictures are also very self-explanatory, so that's kind of cool to see. But then moving to the back, we also have all of our safety information here, telling you to be very careful. But something very interesting this time, it actually tells you all the parts here. So we have 5 different items in here times 1. So all of the different body parts plus the stand. So that is going to be really cool to check when we open it. But unfortunately, on the bottom it's just black, there's nothing there. And on top, all we have here is just the Kimetsu no Yaiba logo. So yeah, not too much going on here. Okay, before we open this box, I just want to show you that this is really heavy. So give me 1 second, I want to give you an example. So here we have a Honoka EXQ figure. This is going to be the next figure video after this one. I'm actually opening figures I really want to open and catch up with, so I know some people have been excited for this, look forward to it soon. But I just want to show you that the weight of this, if we put it on our scale here, is about 265 grams. So you can see it's pretty light. So let's move this out the way and put this beast on here. And it's 429 grams. It's almost half a kilo. This is crazy heavy. I really cannot explain how heavy this is. So trying to hold it and trying to win the bloody thing was really difficult. So yeah, that was pretty tough. Thank you, Scale. Anyway, that's the box and that's the weight of the figure. Let's get into opening it. 1 second. Okay, in with our knife. Let's have a look. So yeah, we won this in the game center. I was really surprised to see it in a Taito arcade down in Nipponbashi. And we spent about 3,000 yen, I believe, maybe 2,500 trying to win this figure. But again, the value on Amazon is 6,000, so I feel like it's a steal. although still 30 bucks is quite a lot of money. But again, the weight of it, as I mentioned, it was really tough to win. So, yeah, alright, here we go. Ooh, cardboard. Wow, what is this, an EXQ figure? Alright, let's take this out. Oh, that's a lot of stuff, good lord. Oh, it's all in a bag. Okay, so we have just a collection of goods here. Alright, I'm going to go through, unpackage this, and we'll go through piece by piece. 1 second. So, as you can see, there are 5 pieces here. We have the sword in hand, we have the sheath, we also have the stand here, we have the top half of Tanjiro, and then the bottom half of Tanjiro here. So, as the box did say, there are 5 pieces, so let's get them unpacked. Here we go. Okay, stand. And here is the stand, and there is absolutely nothing special about this. It's not a circle, it is a bit of an oval shape, which is absolutely fine. It's nice because I think the legs are going to stick out quite wide on this figure. There are 2 holes, 2 different sizes, one a little smaller and one a little bigger over here. And then on the back over here, we have, of course, these 2 points where the holes are in the figure. And then we have a little bit of text down there, as you can see. But yeah, there's nothing really special going on here. So I guess we don't need anything special for this figure. So let's put this down. And onto the figure itself. And as you can see, this has a few separate parts that are not put together yet. As you all know, I like to show you putting this together so that you can actually see the different parts and the different holes and how it's made. But for now, we're going to put this away because we don't need this. We're also going to put the sword down because we don't need that either. And we're going to start off with the legs and the sheath. So according to the instructions, there is a little slot here at the back on the trousers, as you can see, where this has a little connecting point. Hopefully we can get a good focus on that. Little kind of like out dent here with a little kind of hole at the top there. And I believe this goes into here. This way? No, this way. There we go. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Why is that not going? Like so? No? Yes? No? Yes! Good, okay, we got it in. Nice, excellent. Okay, so that is step 1, getting the sheath onto the pants. My god, this looks creepy. Ooh. Alright. Okay, and step 2 is getting the body, or the top half of the body, onto the legs. Now what they do, they actually give you a very unique pattern like they do with all of these figures, where there's like a little dent here, which matches perfectly with the hole inside here, just in case you don't know how a body works. But of course, front to front, we push this in like so, and there's a little gap there, so I've got to push it quite hard to get it in, but there we go. Oh wow, this is looking awesome already. Wow, look at that. Okay, right, so that's step 2. One more step. Okay, and step 3 is of course our hand up here. We have to get this inside of that slot. Again, we have like a T Tetris block, and then there is our Tetris block here to fill the space. So hopefully when we put this in, it doesn't all disappear. There we go. Oh, that went in nice and easily. That was good. Okay, and now we have a full figure to review. God, that took a long time. Okay, okay, I'm really sorry for how long that took, but let's get straight into it and start off by looking at his face. Here we go. Okay, so as we can see, Tanjiro has a beautifully happy expression on his face. Clearly he's very happy to be fighting. Of course, I'm joking. He looks really angry, and this is definitely a serious face that he is pulling. He has his beautiful kind of burgundy brown eyes here. His nose also sticks out a little bit, as is the case with all of these figures. And his mouth is quite widely open. You can also see that both the top and the bottom layer of teeth have been painted on here, and actually they have been formed in the figure itself, so that is also pretty cool. He also has his infamous scar here on the top of his massive forehead. I mean, that takes up quite a bit of the face. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But the hair as well is absolutely stunning. It has this beautiful kind of shonen pattern, a very nice trait that goes on with a lot of shonen characters. This is often seen in Dragon Ball, where all of the hair on the figure is coming off in multiple spikes. So I think that's a wonderful design choice. It looks really cool, actually, that. You can also see that his ear here has been fully formed. You can actually see the little lines in there like a real ear, so the attention to detail there is impeccable. And also we have these beautiful earrings here. Again, the design on this is absolutely stunning, the same as his father's. Wait, was that a spoiler? But absolutely stunning design there, and that is the same here hidden behind this box. We can't really see it too well, but they have still designed it, so there is nice kind of conformity on both sides. So, very, very pretty. Pretty? Very, very cool. There you go. Alright, it's a guy figure. We got to keep on track with that. Okay, face. Okay, and moving down the body, as we can see, he is wearing this turquoise and black howdy over the top of his Slayer Corps uniform. This is the uniform he got after he passed the selection at the beginning of the anime and manga. So that's pretty cool. But here, honest to God, the attention to detail is absolutely stunning. It has this beautiful, beautiful pattern, beautiful folds on the sleeves here. Going all the way around the howdy itself, it curves beautifully at the back. The pattern is it just continues, and there's a nice formality to it all the way around. We'll come to this in a second. And again, that is the same on the back here, so it's very, very pretty. And what I love as well is that they've even formed the kind of the uniform here underneath with a white sleeve underneath the uniform, and then this howdy on top. Usually, I think a lot of figures would just kind of gloss over this and just have like a flat surface, so it's nice to have that kind of openness there. And it even goes in a little bit, that's kind of cool too. So the howdy is very, very pretty. We can also see that the hands, oh my god, I should need to focus the camera there. Oh my god, these hands are stunning. There is so much detail there. All the fingernails have been painted on properly. They're nicely formed. Each finger kind of comes out on its own. Even underneath, the palm of the hand even has like the lines that you would expect on any hand. So that is really, really impressive. Wonderful attention to detail there. And of course the hand I think most people want to see is the hand holding a sword because, well, it's holding a sword. I mean, why wouldn't you? But as you can see, again, the nails have been designed nicely on here, and it has this beautiful grip to it, which is very, very cool. And the sword itself, oh wow, this is very, very pretty. The camera focus is being really, really odd at the moment, so I'm just going to try my best here. But as you can see, there is this beautiful kind of lined pattern on the sword handle here. There's this beautiful kind of silver piece at the end, and this nice kind of red diamond going all the way up in the middle. The handle itself as well has a nice kind of texture and design to it too. And then, as is characteristic of this, well, character's sword, it has this beautiful black shine going all the way along its edge. And oh, this is very, very pretty no matter what angle you look at it from. So very, very nice sword and very, very nice hand. Oh, this is such a pretty figure. Okay, let's continue with our body look. So moving down the body, as you can see, he is wearing his Slayer Corps uniform. I mentioned this earlier, but we haven't gone into any detail yet. So this has 3 buttons here at the top, on the top part of his uniform, and this beautiful line to show where the uniform would have actually folded. We also have this white collar kind of coming up here that is also very, very nicely designed, and there's a beautiful texture to it too, so that's pretty cool. And I think you can see that on the camera, so fingers crossed that does come out nicely. You can also see there are 2 white lines underneath here. This is not maneuverable, so we're just going to have to deal with that for now, where a pocket would be. And then we also have this wonderful white belt going around the bottom here. And again, this is beautifully designed. Even like the little straps that would hold in the belt kind of excess are here. Yeah, even little holes for the belt level. Very, very cool. Wow, that's so cool. And then also we have the top half of the sheath here. Now the sheath does go all the way around upside or underneath the howdy here. So there's not really much going on there. It's just a plain black color. But what I like the most about this sheath is not because of the plain design, more so that the fact that this sheath and this top half over here are not actually connected. As you saw, we had to put the figure together in 2 halves, so this is really, really cool, the fact that this connects up quite nicely. So it's a very, very interesting way to do this. And it also looks like it's going underneath the belt, so I think that is the style they were going for there. So anyway, talking too much about a very, very plain sheath. But very, very cool. I do like that. And then moving down the legs a little bit, we have this beautiful pattern coming down here. I mean, it's just wonderful folds. It looks so cool. You can see that this goes all the way around. It's very, very puffy, of course. This is the character's style, I suppose. Although I think the other characters, their trousers are quite poofy too, so that is also cool. One thing I don't like too much is the fact that the legs have been put together, so this goes and has a big split down the middle. But you could also claim that this is the stitching in the trousers, as it would be in real life, so let's not worry about that too much. And then moving down the legs to the feet, as you can see we have these beautiful straps at the back here holding up the trousers there and keeping this nice and guarded on the shin. And we also have the foot here wearing these socks. I can't remember the special name for these, but also he's wearing some kind of sandal here which is held to his feet with these red straps. This also has a little kind of piece protruding here which is going to go into the stand afterwards, and that is exactly the same on the other foot over here, so very, very pretty. So there you go, that is our Tanjiro Kamado figure. Now let's get this into its stand. 1 second. And here is the figure in its stand. And when I was putting the figure in the stand, it went in nice and easily, but that is not the point I want to focus on. My god, I'm an idiot. There's one very, very important point, probably the most important point that I completely forgot to check. And that is our Nezuko box. So let's quickly have a look at this. Now, as you can see, this is stunning. The attention to detail here is unbelievable. I am very, very thoroughly impressed with this. As you can see, there's this beautiful kind of green, this kind of texture to the wood, so it actually looks like wood. These black straps that are also there keeping it nice and tightly shut. And again, we have the same texture here at the top and all the way around to the bottom, so that is beautiful. And then we also have this door on the front. There is a handle here that we can see on the door there, so that's pretty cool. And then we also have these little dots here on the side, keeping the corners in like you would have in a cupboard door or some kind of door. The problem is there is some kind of defect here on the door. I don't know if you can see, there's like some kind of smudge mark that I just can't get rid of. I have tried to. So it's not the biggest issue, but it does stand out a little bit, so meh, what can you do? But I can probably guess what you're all thinking, because I was thinking the same. Does this door open? No. There you go, it does not open. That was the first thing I tried when I opened this up, and boy did I feel like an idiot trying to open that. Clearly it wouldn't open. Of course it's just here for show, but again, the handle there is very, very pretty, so there you go. But it's very, very light inside, I guess, as is the case with this box. Nezuko doesn't really weigh anything, so I'm hoping that Tanjiro can deal with it and just get on with it. But yeah, what a wonderful, wonderful box. Oh, and it's hollow. It is hollow inside. Oh, maybe we could open this. Yeah, I'm not going to break it. This was expensive. Okay, so I have talked a lot about this figure. Let's give you all a few pretty shots. Let's take a look. Okay, and to your new home. Yes, oh my god, I am so impressed with this figure. What a beautiful, stunning, cool, amazing, wonderful, supreme figure this is. I can't think of enough words to describe it. But it is absolutely stunning, and I am so impressed with it. We'll put it here in the kind of more shonen-y area. Although if we do look this way, there is much less shonen over there. And of course, it's all ladies over that way too. So, Yeah, but anyway, this is a wonderful addition, and I really do hope that I can get hold of a Nezuko soon. But thanks again for tuning in. This was probably a very long video, so apologies if it took too long, but again, I just couldn't stop talking about it, as you probably saw if you're here till the end. But thanks again. If you liked today's video, please subscribe. If you want to see more videos from Kimetsu no Yaiba, please let me know. I'm happy to get the other figures, of course, so please leave a comment below. But I look forward to seeing you all in another anime figure opening video coming very soon. Okay, bye!